Welcome back to Quarantine Time with the Classic, starring Natalia Madeira. And who am I? That's right, your host, Natalia Madeira. Today we are introducing the cooking challenge. Sadly, we have no student competitors because everyone was scared to go up against our two special guests, Dr. Colakis and Dr. Brewer. So, Dr. Colakis, can you tell us more about what cooking means to you? How long have you been cooking for? What's your favorite recipe?
Oh, well, I've been cooking since I was about 12. It started out on a boring, rainy Sunday afternoon just before the school year. I wanted something to do and saw this package of Baker's Unsweetened Chocolate that had this brownie recipe on the back. And so with some supervision from my mother, I made my first batch of homemade brownies. And I've been making brownies with all kinds of variations ever since then. So that's how I got started, yeah.
The brownies are famous, right?
I had a good question, but I forgot it.
They are. I've heard wonders.
Oh yeah, I've heard good stuff too.
Good.
What was my question?
Come to a trivia knowledge club meeting sometime when we're having trivia.
If we ever go back to school, I would be glad to show up, Dr. Colakis. Okay, Dr. Brewer.
Hello.
So I should be asking you the same questions as Dr. Colakis, but because you said that you weren't a fan of Gordon Ramsay, I would really like to hear who your favorite chef is.
Well, I'm not sure who's a chef on TV anymore. I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about it all week because when I was a kid, and I think Dr. Colakis knows this, my brother and I would watch Julia Child, the French chef, and what's his name? The Galloping Gourmet, who was a wine swilling chef with an audience of women. He was very much a ladies' man, and he always had a glass of wine in his hand. And my brother and I just thought that was so cool. And then Julia Child made us laugh because she would cook, and then she would like just throw things behind her. Apparently, there were some little people, underneath, hidden, settling around, picking up.
Wait,
oh no!
That's kind of
picking up her mess. There's a famous episode where she was showing different rolling pins, and she had one, and she said, "This is a stupid rolling pin. Don't use this kind of rolling pin." And she threw it. So anyway, I just thought that was exciting. And of course, I love to eat, and I started cooking when I was very young, starting with breakfast. So, yeah.
I wish I had the talent.
Who's a cook now? Top Chef I used to watch, and I love. I don't know if that's still on.
I think Top Chef still is on. I was actually eating some lovely McDonald's right before we started this. Do you guys cook healthy meals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. That's not like that's not my first priority. I don't know. Dr. Colakis, what do you do?
Yeah, I make desserts mostly for other people, and I'm trying to figure out who's going to get what I'm going to cook for tomorrow. But when I'm cooking for myself, I've been really trying hard to cook healthier. So I make a lot of soups with vegetables. I've got a pot of butternut squash with apple and ginger soup in the refrigerator right now. I make lentil soups quite a lot. They're filling and healthy. So yeah, I try to cook healthy for myself, but save the more decadent stuff to share.
You should start like a part-time dessert business. My mom did that when I was younger. She used to sell flan, but it would take forever to make, so she just stopped.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to cook professionally. Too many rules and regulations, but
there's like rules and stuff.
I thought of having a food truck or a dessert truck. I'll park it outside Townsend Towers High School.
Yeah, when I'm QC. Right. So now, a person who actually knows what she's talking about. To introduce the challenge, one of our editors in chief, Samantha.
Hello. Okay, so as you guys at home can probably tell, the next challenge is the cooking challenge, and we've invited Dr. Brewer and Dr. Colakis to help us out with that. So the rules for the challenge are to make whatever tasty creation they can come up with, and you as well at home, and limit the number of ingredients that you use in whatever you make. And preferably, they can be common household items that most students, teachers, faculty, anyone in the community can find at home.
So we're
Okay, are you
looking-
going to give us a limit on the number of ingredients?
I heard 5.
I heard 5.
I
I
wasn't
like
paying
that challenge.
5 is a good number for this
5.
challenge.
Okay.
The point now is if we can have a recipe that if people are running low on items, you know, and they can't get delivered or they don't want to go to the supermarket, what's the best thing they can eat for 5 ingredients or less? And
Wait, are we judging on tastiness or healthiness or availability of or-
I think
I have the same
it should
question.
be like the whole, like a holistic, you know, what both looks good and is a creative use of fewer ingredients.
Okay.
So what just looks good? So like, but I feel like what looks good is pretty subjective, because I usually think that things that are very high in like sugar would like look really good. But maybe someone healthy would be like, ew, that looks disgusting. Like, I don't want diabetes. So it would,
that's the challenge, isn't it?
yeah.
But I would say like if the ingredient is like saffron,
What is saffron?
it's gonna look good, but probably, well, that's my point, right? Like if you don't know what it is, you probably don't have it.
Yeah, saffron is about the rarest spice and most expensive in the world.
How expensive are we talking?
Like it's picture a couple of little threads for $15.
Oh,
Some kind of flour, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is, but I mean, now I kind of do.
That's the point. Now you do. See, we're
All right,
still
thanks, Mr.
teaching.
Sue.
You're welcome.
okay.
All right.
So for tomorrow, Dr. Brewer and Dr. Colakis will be taking a final picture of whatever they decide to make. And we will be going over what steps and the recipe they use to make these tasty creations tomorrow as well.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and also, if you're at home and you're too scared to be on video, you can also submit your recipes to, is it the email? thhsclassic@gmail.com.
And then we will include you in a Google form and we'll have voting on, so tomorrow's Wednesday night. So we'll be back tomorrow to look at whatever people submit. And then on Thursday, we'll have the winner. All right, any last thing, Natalia?
Not really.
What are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just gonna order something off of Uber Eats again. It's really repetitive at this point, but whatever.
Natalia, your last name is an ingredient.
It is?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Madeira.
Yeah, what language is that?
Italian is
Spanish?
I mean, in Spanish, it means wood.
No, Madeira is a place. It's a fortified wine, right?
I didn't know that.
It's a kind of wine.
You're the linguistics man, Dr. Brewer. I remember that unit in writing process. I remember how much it dropped my average. That was a really bad test.
Oh,
I remember.
I'm just phonetics.
That's
Linguistics.
Swahili. That was really good. Let me think. Okay, so bye, friends. Make sure to win a free classic t-shirt by participating in the cooking challenge, and come back tomorrow to see the amazing recipes that Dr. Colakis and Dr. Brewer are coming up with. So, good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.